Good afternoon, guys. We back. Let's go ahead and jump into our charts. Do what we do best. Trader Mike, I'm glad to have you back in the building. Engineer, guys, I am back. Right now, I noticed an uptrend, so I did save my day today. So instead of being a red day, I am in the green. So I did switch over to a call opportunity, cut the calls, in and out, done. So I got that one. So right now we're still pushing on up, still trying to fill that gap up towards the upside. That area look like it's around that 566.63. Where's that candle at? C684, right around them areas. But let's take a look at the charts, guys, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and switch over, get ready to rock and roll in 3, 2, 1. You know what time it is. Let's go. Yeah, guys, so I'm back. Yeah, so Trader Mike, I had noticed that uptrend. I seen that uptrend setting up. So that's why I went ahead and instead of a put, I went ahead for a call opportunity. So I did reduce it. So now I'm in on the green. So I got that out the way. So I got that back down, boss. So I am in the green. So I caught it. So I caught that with the quickness. I seen that setup, I went for it. So I went ahead, switched over from a put mindset to a call mindset. Waited for that possible squeeze above that 565.69 level. Caught that, and also what caught my attention was this right here, guys. This what caught my attention. So I am in on the green. So right here. So I was watching. So I looked at it. Let me see around that 1 o'clock time. So I was seeing on how we was gonna close out on that candle. So we closed out right above it. We got that candle. See that? So we closed right at it, then got that other candle to close on top. So kind of created a higher low build. So it got a higher low build, which now is going to fill up that possible gap fill towards that red candle. See the bottom of that red candle right here? It's going to try to fill up towards that. That's going to be around that 566. Well, that's around 566.84, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. The close. 566.83-ish. Whatever the case may be. But yeah, so we do have room to still push our way up towards the upside, towards this way. So right now, we didn't do a green or red move back down. We wind up holding around that area, around that area I told you guys before I left, which is around that 565.69 level. So they wind up holding still and wind up managing to push. So you can see right there, they wind up getting their way right back above that 565.69 level. Got that squeeze right back on up towards the upside. I seen that uptrend setup. I went for it. I was like, bump it. I seen the transition. I was like, all right, cool. I see what they setting up to do. So went over to a call, nailed it. So got that out the way. So guys, we all pushing our way back on up. So that area was around. Let me change it out. Let me change it to 83 real quick. So that's where that bottom of that candle is. Candle is around 83. So let me switch up a little bit. See where we go from here. Let's see. So right now that bad boy still setting up on an uptrend, guys. Still setting up on an uptrend right above that 565.69. Pushing this way back on up, trying to fill up that gap. So yeah, I ended up in the green. I had to do it, man. I had to use. I ain't gonna lie. I had to use all my margin trades. So I had to switch over to a cash account. Say it is what it is. So long as I got it, I don't care. As long as I got it, I'm good. I'll take it. Alright, so right now I'm watching my contracts, seeing how them bad boys are setting up. Let's see. IWM, guys, we did get right back above that 200 level. Got back above that $200.20 mark. Got you a little bull flag pattern going on right now. So far that bad boy is still pushing. How far can we possibly push up to? The areas that we got rejected at Friday, that was around that $201.10 level. Ran up towards that 201.10 level and came right back down. So you still have that set up. So yeah, I did, man. I caught it. I had to hurry and catch it. I was like, man, after that, what happened? I was like, man, nah. Let me switch over to a call opportunity because what I started to do was I put my contracts side by side, and I'm gonna show y'all what I did. So, what contracts did I have before? I'm gonna have to go back to it. Which one did I use? Which contract was it before? Red, was that it? I think that was the ones. Yeah, that is it. Let me Yep. So I started to see that real quick. Let me bring it up real fast. Show y'all. Take a duplicate copy and bam. Alright, got it. Yeah, so what I did was I started to compare the two. Oops, yeah. So I started comparing the two, which one had more strength and which one had which one was showing a little bit weakness. So I started to study the setups. So even on my contracts, I started to understand the setups. I was like, okay, we held that 27 area. I can get in for a quick little move here, boom, 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 which we did. And I started to see that we was fading on down on the put side. So I seen that the call side was holding up a little bit more, had a little bit more strength than what the put side had. The puts, I mean, it looked like at one point it looked like we was gonna hold and go back up, but then we wound up cracking and then going back down. So once I started to see that setup or that pattern, I switched over to a call because I started to see where the strength lied at. And then not just that, I started to understand the pattern setup off of my 15-minute time frame, which was an uptrend. So when I started to realize that and I put the piece of the puzzle together, I went in for a call. And that's how I caught on to it. And I heard me caught the call opportunity, and now I got it back. Now I'm back in the green. So I started to realize it. I jumped in on the call side and caught it. But look like it's still on the uptrend still. Look like we're still on this uptrend setup. So I mean, it's still looking pretty decent. I mean, I know it's a lot of choppiness, but I mean, if you look at it, I mean, we're setting up for an uptrend, pull back, bounce. Cause Trader Mike, what did we get in? We got in like right here, that first one, huh? We got in right here. Expected that bad boy to fall, remember, and wound up bouncing back up. So that's where we got caught at. So once I understood my situation, and then that's why, and shout out to you. You said, man, don't hold, jump out, and that's exactly what I did, boss. I jumped out of it. I listened to what you said. I took it into consideration. So shout out to you, Trader Mike, and I wound up changing my game plans and my thought process from a put opportunity to now a call opportunity. Because once I started to see the uptrend building up, I seen that immediately. I jumped on it immediately. Started to see those high-low bills, seeing that we were still holding on up, pull back, bounce. Oh, yeah, I switched over to a call immediately. NSR, what's up, boss? Any trades? Doing lunch? I switched over from a put to a call. So I did sell. So I went from being in the red to now in the green. So I went ahead and switched over quick. Yeah, boss. I switched over from a put to a call real quick. Once I started to understand that, and like I said, my 180 told me that. Because like I said, what I did was during lunch, I kept my eyes peeled on this particular area here. Like I said, that's the main thing that I was watching the whole entire time. I was watching this level. I watched that level to see how it was going to close out or how it was going to open. So I watched that level here. Right here. I watched that level to see the possible opportunities. So I was looking at this area here to see whether we was going to get a red to green move, or whether the bonds would get right back on top of 565 and continuously push their way this way. So once I started to see that we wasn't pulling back down, that this area could possibly utilize that candle's close for support and push, I switched over because I started to see the setup. I started to clearly see that little setup right here, that little uptrend setup.
Now you have an open contract.
No, I closed it. I got in and out. I just did a quick scalp on it. I did just quick scalp, boss. I haven't, I closed it out. But yeah, I did it, just put myself back in the green. So it was a quick scalp. I wanted to set myself up, but I was out of day trades on my margin account, so I had to switch over to a cash account. So I can use the cash account, so I can still utilize it to still do another trade. So yeah, now I'm using my cash account. I can still utilize that bad boy. Yes, like I said, I got in and out real quick. Made my little move on the upside. Took my profits. In the green, done. So I'm going to set up a new one. So I'm looking at another contract to see which one I can analyze on this one. So I'm going to try to use another one. I might keep the one I did have before. What, that was 60? Yeah, 67 is the one I had. Might as well use that one. I mean, still setting up pretty well. I mean, I can still utilize it. Still holding up pretty well. It's in a little range between 40 and 27 cents. So I would need it to break, what, 40 cents for us to push up towards the upside? So we can get a 50-cent break. I can utilize it. So I'm going to show you what I did NS. So I'm going to show you what I did, boss, in Trader Mike. I'm going to show you what I did, boss, on what I utilized. So when I did my first trade, I caught... So I was trying to figure out where the bottoms was at. So what I did was I went across the board. I seen 27 cents held, 27 cents held. I got in around like these levels here. And then I went for that little spike up and I caught it, got out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the same contract that I used before, because now from this point, look like all we gotta do is cross 40, because that's where your bottoms is at on that one. Cross 40 for that possible push up towards that 50 area and so forth. All you're doing is going from these bottoms, trying to rotate your way up to the top. So I mean, it's still looking like a good contract to still use. So I might still utilize it. So definitely gonna watch to see can we break above 40, utilize that area for that push on up towards this way when we get that nice little uptrend. Look like it's still pushing, so I can still utilize it. It's still looking good, so I might as well use that. Put that one to use. Yeah, because I was pissed off this morning. I was like, man, falling for that bull crap, trying to go in for that short. I was mad. I was like, and then once I started to sit back and realize, and start to analyze how the market would set itself up, that's when I was like, man, let me put idea off to the side and let me focus on the call opportunity. And that's what I did, and I caught it. I was like, cool. Caught that off. So I did that one. So right now, I'm just waiting on this contract to set up because I know the area that it needs to get above in order for us to see more upside on it. So I'm just waiting on this setup. So I'm still watching this bad boy. But it's like, let me see. Which contract was this one? 68? Yeah, 68 we're not doing too much of nothing right now. The 67 looked like it's moving a little bit more than what the 68 was doing. Let me see. I'm still in a range. Still hasn't like went on a spike or anything. I did anything crazy yet on that contract. Still kind of. See, the one I used before. See, it's still setting itself up. So it's still setting itself up from those bottoms right here where I had that 27 cent level up towards these tops around 55. So it looks like it's still slowly set itself up. Still trying to slowly set itself up based on what SPY's doing right now. So it's still, from these bottoms, it's still slowly trying to grind its way up. So I'm just keeping this on watch. So let me see. Yep, because I had to go from my margin account to my cash account because I didn't use all three again. All on a Monday. It's always a Monday I use them bad boys on. It never fail. Always Mondays I use that damn margin account on. Because you remember the first time Trader Mike, I broke even. Then the second one, it caught me. And then the third one, I caught the call, wind up erasing the losses, now back into a gain. So I used all three on that bad boy. So now I'm over to a cash account.
NSR Mannery says, I don't expect big moves these 2 days till rate.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, and I agree. I agree with you in this. So I do agree, boss. I do agree on that one. Yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of volatility, once that hit. So what I'm going to do is analyze, the setup as that's taking place. Because, where we can go, despite on what comes out on the FOMC meeting. So basically on where we at right now, Trader Mike and NS, like right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze the range on the possibility, once that does rolls out, the possibility of where we can go. Because as long as you hold that 565, 69 level, that's going to put you in the upper range here. From that level up towards that 577. So, right now, uptrend is still holding up. Look like we're still moving on up with room to still push towards the 570 and so forth. Because don't forget, Trader Mike, we're still in that range still. 559 to 570. That old channel that we were in a while back, we back still in that range still. So we go back a little bit. We back in that old range from a long time ago. Right, where is it at? So we back in that old range. Yep, 559 and go back. What's this at on? I need to go to a 90.
Agreed.
Yeah, so let me go back a little bit. So we back in this old range, NS. Right here, boss. So we back in this old area here. This was the old channel that we were in. Let me go back. Where is it at? 70, 70, 70, 70. Where you at? Oh, there we go. I wonder why it wouldn't let me scroll up. Like, good lord. Alright, let me go back this way. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's that old range? That old range where we stayed when we played within that 550. Yep, right here. Yep, right here. 559, 570. 570, 559. 559, 570. So right now, where we at right now? We're at the 565, 70, 97, 69 level. We're room to run up to what? Based off of the past, what did we run up to from that point, from this level here? 570. Then came back down around that 565, 69 level. Then came back down, came back to 565 again, ran up to 570, back down to 565. So if you notice the rotation, we stayed in that same channel until we broke out of that bad boy up to the 577s. So now, due to the present, where we at now, look where we at, back into the old areas. 565, with room to possibly run up to that what? 570 range. So we back in that old bad boy. We back there again. Back in that old same key level. Right here. Back in that old same key level. Now we back above that 565 level. With room to possibly push our way up to 570. So, I mean, we do have room for that bad boy to still push. Still opportunities for this bad boy to still do what it do. Uptrend is still holding at this time from this intraday area here. Still on this little uptrend still. So it's still room for that bad boy to still squeeze. Still got room to still squeeze. And looking like it's trying to. I'm looking at these dang contracts. The other one not moving a lot though. The one I was looking at. Let me see. Let me see if it started to move a little bit. Yeah, starting to move a little bit now. Okay. I know the price point it needs to stay on top of. What we got left on this candle? Because I'm looking at a 5-minute chart. So I want to see if we're going to close back above that 15. So I'm looking at a 587 strike price contract. And I'm looking at a 568. So the 568 is starting to wake up on that one. So that one's starting to look good. So starting to wake up on that contract where it does have a lot of room to still push. So I might use that one. Because I know we right now is what 240, 241. I can still utilize that one, same day contract. So I'm gonna try to utilize that one. So I'm gonna keep watching this price point. I'm gonna see what it do. If we stay above that 15 cent level, utilize that floor for that push back up towards the upside. So I'm gonna see if I can utilize it. Cause as long as we keep pushing, I can utilize that bad boy. But I agree with NS though. It's gonna be a lot of volatility Wednesday, especially for the FOMC meeting. It's gonna be a lot of volatility. That's gonna damn sure be coming. Oh, and tomorrow we got earnings. We got SMCI and AMD. So we got those earnings coming out tomorrow. We got those bad boys. Let me go back to the charts, earnings chart. Yeah, so today you got PLTR, Palantir, you got that coming out. You got HIMS, HIMS, that's coming out today after the market closing forward. And then tomorrow we're going to have SMCI and AMD coming out. And then Wednesday is going to be the FOMC meeting.
NSR Mattery says, I have AMD shares bought them 110.
Okay, boss. Okay, so you hold it till the earnings come out? You said 110? Let me see. Let me take a look at AMD real quick, boss. Let me take a look. AMD. So I got that on my watch list still. Oh, okay. What was your entry? I see it. Oh, yeah. So we break, above that, 102 level? Let me see. Yeah, look like, that 102 breakout. Let me see. Let me check out the overall chart setup on that bad boy, AMD, how far we can go. Let me see, boss. What we got? AMD. Let me check it out. AMD. What we got? Oh, shoot, yeah. Lord. The hell was I doing back then? I'm trying to look at... I forgot I had all those old chart setups, man. I'm like, good Lord. Let's see. So, yeah, around that 102.04. Then got back on top of that price point. You got that nice push on up towards... let me see. Because he said 110. what was this old area here? 107. Old support could turn to possible resistance. So if you can break above 107, yeah, we could get that 110 up to that possible 115. So let's see where we at right now. So need to break above pretty much 103.50. Get above this little key area here, right where those sellers came in aggressive. Look like it almost like 103.50. Let me see. Was this an old range? No. I'm trying to see if this was an old range back in the day. Because I can see clearly right here where those sellers came in aggressive. But you know how far we can still push up to. Let's see. Yep, get back above that 102 level. Then that'll put you back in this little range here. That'll be up to 105.20. Right here we got this little U-shaped pattern. 105.20 up to that 107. Oh yeah, I mean, because it is set up on an uptrend though. I mean, that bad boy is still set up on an uptrend, especially for AMD.
NSR Mattery says, when can we say?
Yeah, boss. I mean, it's on an uptrend setup, so it's no denying that one. I mean, uptrend setup still taking place. I mean, still on this uptrend. So I'm gonna set up a new chart and get rid of the downtrend setup.
Says, AMD Traedz uptrend.
Yeah, it's definitely on the uptrend, and I agree with you 110%. So I'm gonna make a new chart, and I'm gonna get rid of the downtrend and create an uptrend chart. So let me get rid of the downtrend setup, so there'll be less lines we gotta worry about. So let me get rid of all this crap and focus on the uptrend setup on this way, going that way. On how can we get ourselves prepared for that one? Let me see how can I utilize this bad boy to the best of my ability. Let's see. So these bottoms, I'm trying to put it as much as possible, best as possible. Let me see. All right, up here, bounce. All right, take a duplicate copy. Around these tops here, right where you ran up, got rejected, came back down. So I do see the channel set up within that bad boy. Yep, so I do see the uptrend setup, NS. I do see that, boss. So we definitely want to break above, yeah, get above that 102 level where we got rejected at before, 102.04. 102 got rejected, then we got that breakout, wound up utilizing that 102 to push our way back up towards that 115. So I do see that setup. So yeah, we definitely want to get back above this price point here, right where they utilize it for support here. Yeah, we want to break above that price point. So if we get above that one, then we do have room to go up towards that 107 range, because that's that old support line here, 107. Being underneath it, that can hold the best resistance till we break above that bad boy. So yeah, that's gonna be the main thing. NS for right now, boss. To get on top of that 102 level, to get on top of 102 for sure. And we're being back on top of that, then you have room to push your way back up towards that 105 to 107 level. So yeah, 102 for sure. I'm gonna put an alert at. I mean, we're not too far from it, about 20 cents away from it. What was it? 102.04ish. I'll just put 102. I'll just keep it at 102. Bump it. 102. So I'm gonna set my alert right where we at. Right at 102. So we want to break and hold above that price point, because that area can act as support and it can also act as resistance. Because when we were above that price point, you can see what buy stepped in at. Right here. Was it at 102? Yeah, right here. Pull back down 102. Pull back down 102. Then we wound up moving our way back up towards 115. Then we came right back crashing down underneath 102 and dumped off. So yeah, we definitely want to get back above that price point. Above 102. So yeah, that's gonna definitely get back in this little range. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I see that. I see the opportunity on that. What about which one was I looking at early this morning? Oh, MSTR.
NSR Mattery says, do you thin 114 starts of uptrend on day frame?
114, boss. On what? On AMD? Which one? AMD? MSTR. Man, I can't believe I should have caught that swing trade on the put on that one. We did bounce though. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, boss.
Yes.
Okay, let me hear him check it out. You say on the day. Okay, so not on the 180, but on the day setup. Let me see. AMD, where we at? See, I'm still fighting that 102 though, boss. On my 15-minute time frame. How we keep giving stuff right at 102. That's why we need to break above that key level, because that's still gonna hold some type of weight, because it's still fighting around 102. It's like they still have yet to break out. It's starting to get a little bit of weakness underneath it. So you can see how important 102 is going to be. 102 is definitely going to be an area that we need to break out for sure. We're going to definitely need to break that 102 level. Let me go back. Man, I wish I would have caught that pullback on MSTR. I should have caught that one. All right, AMD. Go back. AMD. Oh, same one. Same time frame. Let me see, boss. Let me see. He said 114. 114. I mean, well, the reason why I said I called out 115 was because you can see right here, even off of this setup, you bounce from what level was this? 96. So you bounce from 96. You went on a bullish run all the way up towards that 115 level where you got stuffed at and got that hard rejection right back on down towards that 102 and try to get a little bounce back up. Got rejected at that 105, back underneath 102, then you got that continuation flush. So that's why I called out 115, because I mean you can clearly see it when it held up. It's almost like a double top, right around 115. See, that was one top here, 115. You got to pull back. Then your second top, 115. You got to pull back. So that was a double top. So you can clearly see where that area is at, where that strong resistance is. It's 115. Let me see from this area here. So 107 played a major role because you came back down to 107 when you bounced up and ran back to 115. Then from these bottoms, 96. I mean, you can clearly see the setup. So 102 is going to be the first area. Then for that possible run back on up to 107. Cause that's yeah. So yeah, once we get back above 102. The main thing that we need to get back above NS is going to be 107, because that's going to put you back in that old range between 107 and 115. I mean, you clearly see that rotation. So if we get back above 107, we do have the possibility to run back up to 115. That's going to put you back in this old range right here. Old range. Right now, SPY still haven't done anything. So as of now, where we at this point, so we want to get back above. We want to get back above these key levels here. So that's why 107 is going to be important, because that acted as support back then. That's why we need that level. 102, that's going to be important because those buys utilize 102 for that pushback up. So you clearly see that as well. So that's why we're going to need these key levels. So yeah, starting off definitely 102. 102 to 105, and then from that price point up to 107. Get that breakout, put us back in this range here, 107 and possible 115. So yeah, we need to get back in this range here. So we need to get back at 102 for sure. That's why it's having so much trouble, because sellers are trying to keep you out of 102. They're trying to hold those buys back from that price point. But let me see how we can play this though. Because you got an old key level here where you can get a pullback bounce, like right in this old, what is this? Right at around 100. For a possible little pullback bounce. Take this old resistance, utilize that as support. You can get once you get rejected from here, pull back, bounce off that key level for that break above 102. So I do see that setup. But yeah, NS, that's gonna be the main one though, boss. Starting off with is 102. We gotta get back in that 102 range for sure. We gotta get back in 102. We gotta get above that price point. Because other than that, you're gonna stay in this range until you break out. You're going to stay in this range of 102 down to what, 96. Get that breakout above 102. That's going to put you back in the upper range of that bad boy. So yeah, we definitely want to get that breakout so we can get right back in this old range here. 102 to 105, 107. From that price point up to 115 and so forth. So yeah, that's why we need to get back in this range right around here. Right around there, boss. So I'm going to keep it on watch too, because I'm going to look at AMD too. I'm gonna definitely get AMD too for some possible opportunities. I ain't gonna just trade SPY all the time, man. I gotta look at some other opportunities because I done missed a lot of good ones based off of that bull crap, based off of SPY half the time. Because right now 102 is definitely holding weight.
NSR Mannery says, THX sorry.
No, nothing wrong with that. No. Boss, don't ever be soft asking the question. I'm here to help you. Yeah, whatever you need help with, because I mean, we want to get to the detailed, information and price points that we need. So we know for sure, for starting off with, we're gonna need to break above 102. From that 102 level, remember that off of that 180 chart, we have that 105. From 105, we had that 107. Because you remember back again, based off the past, When you pull back down from 115, the area that you bounced was 107. From 107 back up to 115. But in order for us to get back in that channel, we need 102. That's why you're getting some resistance and you're getting a pullback right at 102 because that's where your sellers are at because they're trying to avoid those buyers from breaking above that price point because that's the only leverage that those sellers have is 102. But once those buyers break 102, that takes away an area away from the bears where now 102 can be considered for support instead of resistance. So if we can break above 102, that takes one price point away from the bears. Now the bulls have it where they can set up bear traps. So yeah, that's why 102 is going to be important to get back above that price point. That's why we need that 102. Oh, I'm sorry, engineer. My chat box keep falling off. I hate when it keep doing that. Engineer, I apologize. Yeah, my thing, it keeps falling off. I hate that. It's like when I use anybody else's, everybody else stays on and mine's always falling off. I got to keep re-putting it back up there. It drives me nuts, man. So right now, let's see what we have as far as SPY. The main price point for sure is going to be 565.69. You know, long as you hold above that price point, you're probably OBS doing that crap. But yeah, that's going to be the main price point to watch right now, guys. As long as you hold that floor, 565.69 around that level, guys, I mean, you do have room to push your way back up toward the upside. Now, it's only when you crack that 565.69 level, then you can worry about falling back down toward the downside. That'll be back down toward that old area here that was last Thursday, back down toward that pre-market level, go back a little bit, where, again, you lose that price point, you'll fall back down to these old key levels right around here. So, you crack that 565.69 level. Remember, Thursday, we got rejected where? At 563.50. Pre-market area, around 561.93. So, as long as you stay on top of it, then we'll focus on the upper prices. But when we start to crack, you do have room to fall back to these old areas here. You have room to fall back to this old area, especially starting off with that 563.50, because that was Thursday's resistant area. That was the area we couldn't break. And even Friday doing, after I was in pre-market, you still couldn't break above what price point? 563.50. Then you came on down towards that 559 level, that channel, remember, 559. Then you broke back above 563.50, ran up towards that 565.69 level. Then back on down. So right now, let's see what we can see from here. So right now,
NSR Mattery says, bro, I start liking the way you present your thoughts with us. You should come to Saudi Arabia. We will have a great live stream.
Man, if I can make it, if I can find a way to do that, boss, I promise you, I'll do it, man. Because and I like to go down into as far as deep details as possible because I don't want people just jumping in any price points, not really understanding, why the market is, rejected from this price point or why the market is bouncing at this price point. So I like to go into deep dives, whether it's a 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 180. 5-year chart, whatever the case may be, to help out people as much as I can on the long side and the short side. So and by doing that, it helped me out. It helped me as far as my because I used to be one of those ones that didn't know where to jump in at.
So if you are planning to visit us, please let me know. I will give you my number and drive you around the country.
Man, got you, boss. Man, appreciate you. We'll definitely talk about it. Hit me up. Reach out to me on my social media, boss. I'll send it to you. I'll send you my social media. So yeah, follow me and then we can definitely talk about it. We can definitely hit up in the DM, swap numbers. We can definitely do that. I got you. Let me get it real quick. Let me get that my social media links. Sorry about that. Let me bring it up. I got you, boss. All right. Let me send that to my guy. And bam. There you go, boss. Got you. Oh, it won't let me man, I hate when it does this. I'm going to take off TikTok. I don't need TikTok. He don't need that. And he don't need YouTube. He already on my YouTube. So let me take off all of those that he don't need that he already have. All right. Take off Twitch then, I guess. Yeah, it's I hate when it does. You got to only put so many characters on it. I hate that crap. I got it. There we go, boss.
NSR Mattery, follow me on social media, Instagram.
Oh, shut up.
Twitter.
I hate when it does this.
Facebook. Link. NSR Mattery says, I'm serious, we also might travel to Dubai.
Yeah, I got you, boss. Yeah, that's why I'm giving you my link. Yeah, we definitely gonna link up. We definitely gonna link up, boss. I got you. For sure. So right now, let's see where we at, guys. Right now, we're still holding above that 565.69 level. Now, again, the only way we can see more downside coming, if we crack underneath that price point, well, you do have room to fall back down this way. You do have room to fall back down towards that 565 and back down to those old key levels of 563.50 and so forth. So, So watch that price point. Watch that price point right here. Let's see if we're going to get a pullback, or is this a setup where buyers going to try to trap those bears at for a possible pullback bounce off that trend line. So let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. Man, right, man. You ain't lying on that one, engineer. So let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to take, yeah, that have to be a solo trip for sure, man. But that'd be a hell of a trip. Like I said, I wouldn't mind taking it. I wouldn't mind taking it because I mean, the travel, you know, go across the world. But that's why that'll definitely have to take some time, because to be away from my family for a while, you know, for a few days up to weeks and so forth, I definitely have to put in on planning on that. But I definitely would. I mean, I wouldn't mind Dubai. Dubai is a nice place. I definitely wouldn't mind going to Dubai. But if I make it a family trip, I mean, I definitely have to have to get all that situated. But all right, so a little pullback bounce. Let's see what we get, guys. Yeah, get it, boys. I have been in Dubai. It's expensive there. Oh, I already know. Oh, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Especially with extra people involved. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I say that I have to probably I have to do a solo trip and then one with the family. So, on a business sense, and then one for a vacation sense, so here we go, guys. Slowly pulling back underneath that 565.69 level. Watch that. Let's see. Let's see. Watch that level. Watch that level. 565. Oh, now my puts want to run back up. It's not. What's the lows on these? So we are getting that pullback. I still got my chart set up for my puts too. So I still got that one. What time this candle closed out? 5 minutes. Oh, now you want to spike. Now you want to spike. Then I couldn't even catch it. Couldn't even catch that bad boy. Look, Trader Mike and NS. Look at that. I couldn't even catch that. That bad boy just spiked immediately. I couldn't even catch that one even if I wanted to. That bad boy just ripped up. It was low as what, 8 cents? Then shot up to 40 cents. It's like, good Lord. Couldn't even catch it in time. I mean, let's see if I can catch this second play. As long as we stay underneath that 565 level, I can still catch it. I can still utilize this bad boy. Let me see. What we at? What we got? So we got about 14 minutes to that candle close out. Just make sure we stay underneath that price point, guys. 565.69. Watch that price point. 565.69. Let me see what this bad boy gonna do. Let me see what it's gonna do. Make sure it's not trying to set up for a bad trap, and make sure it's not trying to set up for another possible run. So that's why I said watch that price point. Cause now that the one I was in pulled back. God, wait, what price point was this? Oh, it moved. 67. Okay, 67 switched up on me. I was wondering what the hell. All right, cool. Shit, it went all the way down to what now? 13 cents. So I'm watching both. I'm watching a call and a put. I'm watching both these right around that price point. right around that price point. So all I'm watching. So we stay underneath that bad boy. Still a put opportunity, but if we get back on top, it can be a call opportunity as well. So I'm watching both. See how I can play both sides of the fence if we get back on top of this bad boy. If this so happens to create a bad trap and we close right back on top of 565.69, I can look at it from a call standpoint. However, we stay underneath that price point, I still look at it from a put standpoint. So I'm watching this level, and I'm watching to see what these buyers are about to do right here off this candle. I see a lower shadow. I definitely see a lower shadow. Still trying to get back on top of it. But like I said, for puts, stay underneath that price point. Calls, you have to reclaim, get back on top of that price point. Because other than that, you'll get that continuation flush back down. Trying to think, should I utilize this trend line still or just let it go? Oh, no wonder. I got it on a 15-minute time frame. God dog it. Always do that. Always keep forgetting to switch it over. Y'all don't tell me nothing. Y'all don't be letting me know if you having it still on a 30-minute. Alright, cool. Now I can see it. I was wondering why something was up. I'm like, well, I don't see an uptrend. I see it now on the 15. Alright, cool. So watch this, guys. Indicators now. Mike, Trader Mike. The only thing, boss, I'm going to just tell you up front. The only thing to just be mindful of, watch that 9MA, because we still haven't got that 9MA crossover towards the downside. So just be mindful of that. Because we haven't, we're pulling back, but that 9MA is still holding. So we haven't got that 9MA crossover towards the downside yet. So just be mindful of that. Even if you're on a push, just be mindful of that. And make sure you stay underneath that 565, 69 level. Because right now, you kind of ping-ponging between the 9MA and the 20MA. So pull back down towards the 20MA, bounced off of that, trying to go back up to the 9MA. So just be mindful of that. It bounced from the 20, trying to bounce its way back up to that 9MA, and indicators are still holding upright. So just be mindful of that, Trader Mike. Be mindful of that, boss. Keep that on watch. Be mindful of that. What time we got? We still holding underneath, what, 565? Okay, we still holding underneath that price point at this moment. Still holding underneath, but I see a lower shadow still trying to hold. So, yeah, just be mindful of that, Trader Mike. I just want you to be careful, boss. Because that 9MA hasn't crossed over just yet. It's still trying to, well, it looked like it just pulled back down towards the 20MA and try to retract right back up to that bad boy. So, just watch that. Look like it's trying to get back on top of that damn trend line, too. You see that? See that, Trader Mike? Look like trying to get right back on top of that trend line, boss. So, yeah, be mindful of that. Definitely be mindful. That's why I want you to be careful. Definitely be careful on those plays. Because it retracted right back on top. So, just be careful. Be very, very, very careful. So, let me see here. Let me see, because now we got some new damn bottoms on this damn thing. So, let me see. Oh boy, we got new bottoms, so I had to look at these new ones now since it fell extra few points down. So let me see what areas do we need to get back on top of. What area was that? 24? Yep, 24. All right, so 24. Just in case, we keep spiking on up. I need to see. So the area is 24. So 24. Yeah, see how we got back on top of a Trader Mike? Look at that. See what I said? That's why I told you to be mindful of that possible indicator bounce back on up for that possible bad trap. That's why I just told you. Just be careful, boss. Be very, very careful. Because those indicators are still holding up right. Trend line is still holding up. So just be careful. Yeah, be careful, boss. Be very careful. Cause look like they're trying to set up. Look like they're trying to set up for a push. This look like what they're trying to do, but we'll see. Let me see. It's tricky here. Well, like I said, the main thing is that 565, 90, 69 level. That's gonna hold a lot of weight. Like for the puts, you need to stay underneath that price point. Calls, you need to stay above it. So that's why you're gonna see a lot of back and forth. But look like it's starting to tumble now. Still starting to tumble. Now finally, like officially tumbling. Yeah, I just want y'all to be careful because I just didn't want y'all to get caught in no bad traps. Just to make sure we stay underneath that price point. Yeah, I just wanted y'all to avoid that. Alright, so right now we're still underneath it. What time it is? Still got 8 minutes till we close out. So right now, as of now, we're still closing underneath that price point. So that's a good thing. You still underneath the price point at 560, 65 area. So that's still a good thing. You still have cracked the trend line. So alright, so let's see. 24. Let me see. Could I utilize this contract just in case? So we got about how many minutes? Still 8. Still got 8 minutes. Still got 8 minutes. Because they trying to utilize those two indicators. They trying to utilize that 90MA and that 20MA. That's what they trying to utilize. Because you pull right back to the 20 and bounce right back on top of it. So as I was just telling y'all, just be careful right here, just to see if they're not trying to set up a bad trap. But as long as you stay underneath it, you good. I'm still watching both contracts. I'm watching both. I'm watching puts and calls just to see. And I'm watching the strength of both of them. And I'm watching those bottoms. Man, I wish I would have caught that 8. Boy, I would have caught the 8-cent one. I would have went in with like at least 5 shares on that damn thing. Up towards 20 cents. I mean, even if it was a scalp, I still could have banked on that. Yeah, so it's still pulling back on the call side. So that's still showing weakness at this moment. I know I'm early on the short. Yeah, man, but like I said, as long as that price point holds, Mike, you good, boss. From that 566.50 back on down underneath that 565.69 level, and you guys, I'll show you right here, boss. Look, I'm gonna show you why I called it out. Look, right here. As long as you can stay underneath that price point, I mean, like I said, it's still gonna hold up as resistance right about here. Right there. Go back a little bit. Yep, right here. See right here? That 565.69 level, still holding up as resistance. Still trying to look like it's trying to create a green or red move. So look like it's still trying to hold. See that? So still looking pretty decent. Still looking pretty decent. Just be mindful with the areas that you had. Just be careful. Because I would like to see, a hard flush. To get away from that price point, to make sure those buyers don't try to take advantage or utilize it. Because you're right at a little crucial area that could flip. That's the only thing. So right now, you're still looking good as far as pulling back. So stay away from it. So now from that price point, you want to crack that 20 EMA. That means you have to crack 565. Because you want to get rid of all those indicators. You want those indicators to work against them instead of working with them. So right now, still pulling back. We want to see a hard crack underneath this 565 because that's going to put you underneath the 9 MA and the 20 MA. So right now, you're looking good so far with the pullback. So crack that bad boy. Crack 565. So far so good, Mike. So far so good, boss. So far so good. Oh, God, 552. Don't bring that back up. I don't know how many times we talked about that. I'm sick of that damn number. I'm sick of that number. I don't even want to talk about it. 552, 552. Hear that? I don't even want to hear that number no more. That drove me crazy. It's like, ugh. Here we go, guys. Here we go, Mike. So I'm waiting on this 5-minute candle. What we got left? Just waiting on this 5-minute candle to still set up. Yeah, VWAP is good. Yeah, around 564.40ish. No, around 564.50. 564.50. That area where we bounced that, engineer. See that area here? Where we bounce. That's gonna be around 564.50. That's that old key area where we pull back down and we got that bounce right back on up. That's gonna be around 564.50, engineer, right here. Where you have room to fall back down, 564.50. That'll be around that key level there, Queen. Right around that key level. I'm just waiting on these dang candles, man. Because, right now it's what, 3 o'clock? Because I'm using the same day contract. Which I still have room to still trade on it. So if this bad boy can dump and I go for a quick little scalp, I'll do it. I'm just trying to utilize this. Where we at? Trying to utilize this price point. All right. Because their calls is dumping. Like on the call side, especially what contract I had, 67. That bad boy that bad boy tanking. That bad boy straight dumping. The puts is still trying to hold. So let's see. At least I'm in the green. I'm good. At least I'm in the green right now. Hey, I recovered. Hey, I can't even complain about it. I can't complain. Even me, Mike, and Tariq both got caught. We both got caught right there. Like, you know what? Let's all take a lunch. I'll take a lunch. Let's recoup. And sure enough, we recouped and hey, we made them profits. We got everything back where we needed to. And I'm still watching it. I'm still watching this damn thing here. I'm still watching this 565 because buys look like they're trying to push up, but I'm gonna see what we get, guys. I'm gonna see how this candle about to close out. 3 minutes till this candle closes. 3 minutes, guys. Ooh, about to drop my bottle. Man, it's crazy, boss. Sitting back and watching. Right now, like I said, you still need that price point. So Mike looking good. So Mike, you still looking good, boss. As long as you still need that price point, because that's gonna turn into resistance, especially once you close underneath it and the trend line. Because you already cracked the trend line and you done cracked underneath that 565 level. So right now, it's still working in your favor at this moment. So you're still looking good, boss. So it's still looking good. So from this point, what we need to crack now is 565, because that's not only going to put you underneath the 9 EMA, which we're already cracking. We need to crack that 20 EMA, because we want to take away all those key levels, because the only level from that point is going to be that VWAP, which is going to be around 564.50. So, yeah. Yep, so right around that 564.50, right where that VWAP is moving up to. Right here, that old bouncing area. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Right here. 564.50. I don't know why I just still feel like they trying to. I just feel like they still trying to push up towards that upside. I just feel like they still trying to do that. Like I just feel like they still trying to do it. Cause did we fill up the gap towards the upside all the way? What was it? It was 566.83. How high did we go? Oh, we didn't go all the way up to it. Well, we came close to it, but we didn't go all the way up to it. Man, I came close to it. Yeah, Mike, because like I said, what we want to see, boss, we want to see those indicators close out. Because you see how you got that gap in between those two, between the 9 EMA and 20 EMA? We want that bad boy to gap out. We want it to close. Why? Because what it does is it prevents the bouncing back and forth. Because when you have open space in between those indicators like this, it gives room for the market to bounce back and forth in between the indicators. So for instance, if it loses the 9 EMA, it has room to bounce to the 20 EMA. So if you can get these bad boys to close out completely where it has no room to bounce, oh yeah, that drop, you'll definitely start to just fully tank all the way down. Oh, then you gap down. So that may be leading to another one coming. Oh yeah, you gap down right underneath that bad boy. So yeah, that may. So you may be getting a little pop-up, rejection, pullback. So let's see. Because you're underneath it. So that's going to get them sellers excited. So let's see. It may build a possible H pattern underneath that price point. When you run up, get rejected, and come right back down. So let's see if that's going to set up for that two-legged pullback setup. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get that pullback. As we go back on up, let's see if we're going to get rejected. Because you got to keep in mind, guys, we're back underneath that trend line, and we underneath that 565.69. So in order for them, our buyers, to successfully get that move back up, they're going to have to break back above that price point, get back on top of that trend line. But you got to keep in mind, we're underneath this set up as resistance, possible resistance now. Possible resistance. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, engineer, what you try to do? You try to go in for a put? Oh, you try to go in for a put, huh? You try to go in for a put? That's why I say, when you get those bottoms, wait for the move back up. Wait for, because you know where the strong resistance is sitting at. Where? 565.69. It's all about your entries, queen. You already know. You get around 565.69, where do those sellers come in at? Right there. Where do the sellers come in at? Right there. 569, because you already know they're going to possibly bounce back up too, and then we just talked about it. Engineer, why would you get in on that put right here if those buyers can utilize that 20 EMA to bounce it right back on up? Because you got to think about it. That 20 EMA can also act as support until you crack it. Wrong, you still got room to still possibly fall underneath it. You got to give it some time. So, if you in still on it, let's see, can we get that crack back underneath that 20 EMA back down towards that 565. But it's still set up in a bearish-like manner. Because you got to keep in mind, you didn't crack the trend line going from the bull side of it to now the bearish side of it. And you underneath that 565.69. So, right now, it's just getting a little pop-up. So, that might be a temporary pop-up, engineer, where you go up, get rejected, and come right back down. It's all about your entries. So, if you're getting in like right here, and it goes back up, you got to endure a little bit of pain because you're buying off the bottoms. You buying right at the bottoms of that bad boy. So you could just endure a little bit of pain. So from what needs to happen from this point, you need for that candle to come back down this way underneath that candle's close, where it can flip to another red candle back down this way. But buying right at that 20 EMA, yeah, you're gonna catch a little bit of pain because you're bouncing right off of it. You gotta think about it psychologically that buyers are gonna utilize those indicators. From a 9 EMA bounce to a 20 EMA bounce. But at the same time, we're still setting up pretty bearish. So you just have to take a little bit of pain. So from this point, you want to see a pullback down this way. So have the run on up, create a bull trap, get caught, come right back down. See, that's all you got to do, queen. Look, you go up, set up a bull trap, right back on down. See that? That's all you got to do is wait. Look, wait for that. Bull trap set up, get that candle to pull back down, flip that candle back that way. That's it. It's all about your setups, queen. It's all about your entries. That's it. It's all about the entries. Yeah, I mean, that's all you had to, again, just had to endure a little bit of pain, but, we do still have somewhat of a bearish-like setup still. You still do is just wait it out. Wait for them, wait for those sellers to push that candle back down this way, where that candle can flip from green to red. That'll be your third red candle going down towards that VWAP. So that's all it's about. Just being patient, Queen. Being patient and waiting on these setups. That's it. Like I told, okay, engineer, what did I tell you when I go for puts? Right? I don't go for red candles. I told you I go for green candles. Why? Because you're pushing back up into resistance. Huh? Oh, man. It's freezing? Ah. Let me see, guys. It's the OBS again, man. The OBS doing this. It's not me, it's OBS. OBS.
NSR Mattery says, hey guys, the stream is lagging.
Yeah, it's OBS. Look, I'll show y'all. Now it's no data. Man, this thing here, I swear. Look, now it's showing no data. 1 minute says excellent. See that? It's OBS doing this crap, man. I hate when it does this. It's annoying.
NSR Mattery says, or it's only on my side.
Nah, it's OBS, NS. It's OBS doing that, man. OBS is doing that. Man, it's chunking on my nerves, man. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, see, here go another error. YouTube error. Not receiving. See what I mean? It always do that. Let me try to. I'm gonna try to fix my bit rates, guys. Let me see. Ah, man, I hate when this crap does this, man. And I created this damn thing is acting stupid. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can fix it. I gotta fix my bit rate. And it's gonna make me miss my damn trade, man. Why is it? Alright, guys. I try to fix the bit rate. Let me see if it works. I fixed the bit rate. Let me see if it works. I hate what this thing does. It's annoying. I apologize, guys. This man. Guys, if y'all have trouble doing this, go to my Twitch. Go to my Twitch. Go to my Twitch. I'm gonna send y'all the link. Yeah, go to my Twitch, man, because I hate when it does this. And I apologize, man. Is it working on the OBS? I mean, on my Twitch? Everything is still running. Guys, I swear to goodness, this thing gets on my nerves. With a passion, I swear it do. And I'm trying to go for a trade, and this thing is messing my live up, man. Hey, Trader Mike, is everything back to normal? I'm trying to do a trade and then dealing with this stupid OBS, man. Here we go. And look at spiking. God, dog. Oh, man, it messed up my trade, man. Trying to work on this stupid OBS.